Well, hey guys, we're doing something for the first time with our video series and stuff. This is not Carly, but this is Rob.
Yes.
And he is with Monarch Roofing. And the reason that you're here today is because you guys have been a sponsor of the Dragon Boat Festival for a number of years now.
Yeah, many, many years. I mean, going back to at least 2016, as far back as my memory goes, and we love it. You know, it's a great opportunity for us to get out and do something good for the community, do something good for the ministry. So yeah, we love it. We're always in.
Well, and it's good. You guys get the loading dock. And so they're our loading dock, our dock sponsor,
Sure.
Which is where the boats load and the teams load and all that. So this is just one, and there's only one sponsor for that particular area, and you guys have been that. I think you guys are the only one that's ever been the loading dock sponsor.
Yeah, we were, you know, and the first year that we did it, we knew it was great because all we heard over and over again is go to the Monarch Roofing loading dock. And it was all day long. And after a while, we were like, okay, enough about Monarch already. Can we move on? So, yeah, that's really cool.
Well, that's where a lot of the value comes in for the businesses, because these are opportunities for businesses that affect not only us, but we hope that it affects positively the businesses that do it. And I mean, businesses, if they're interested in this, they can get their logo on stuff and TV spots and radio spots. But then that day of the festival, for some specific ones, not everybody gets this, so you guys have that benefit where we're calling out specific things like that.
Well, 100%. I mean, look, so here's the thing. I mean, we know it's going to be all local people. I mean, you know, maybe there's some out-of-towners, but a lot of these people are local people who are coming out just to have a good day, you know, out at the races and to catch some fun stuff. So we know we're going to be amongst people who could be potential customers of Monarch Roofing. So we'd love to get in for that. And really, we've always been a part of the community. So we just, you know, this was an obvious for us. You know, if I can get out and get to one of the core groups in this community that makes Myrtle Beach special and helps Myrtle Beach along, that's just a no-brainer for us. So yeah, we've loved it, and you know, I think you guys can pretty much sign us up year after year for this one.
Well, we appreciate that, and I tell you, I just want to say a shout out not only to you guys but to all of our sponsors. But we wanted to highlight some of our sponsors because it's people like you guys who help us do what we do. One of the things that we talk about here with the Dragon Boat Festival is Ground Zero doesn't exist for the Dragon Boat Festival. The Dragon Boat Festival helps us do what we do and the reason we exist, and that's really to focus on middle school and high school students and make a difference and a positive impact in their life for Christ and help them along their journey regardless of where they are, even if they think, you know, Christ is the dumbest thing they've ever heard. We're still here for them to let them know that whatever you're going through in life, as a middle school or high school student, we are glad that you're here. Matter of fact, this morning we actually just did a school assembly. Now, you guys sponsor the Dragon Boat Festival, but I want to say thank you because by doing that, you helped us do the school assembly this morning and to be able to have the event here tonight with Melvin Adams.
That's amazing. Yeah, I just heard about this a little bit earlier. I think that's going to be a great event for you guys. And so I go back to the start of anything, you know, this met a lot of our initiatives as a company, you know. So number one, we have a 10% community pledge at Monarch Roofing, and that means that 10% of our net profit, we go right back into the community. So that's one that we feel good about. We always feel like this is something that we can get behind. We love the development of people, you know. I mean, so we develop our employees from the time they come to the company and give them, I always want to show them a path, right? You want to give them a, you know, hey, here's where you are today, but where are you going to be in 5 years? Let's get you there. And so we also like to support, you know, we support our veterans, we support Habitat for Humanity, all these things. But we want to support the students any given time. And so when you talk about a ministry and you got these kids at this impressionable age, they're just looking for somebody to sometimes throw them a lifeline, you know, and give them an opportunity. So for us at Monarch, if we can help you guys with this great cause, I mean, it's just the cherry on top. And I can tell you, it's such a good camaraderie event for us when it comes to the Dragon Boat races. I mean, just to get my guys out here and we're all working in sync and cheering for each other. And it's a special moment, really. We love it.
Well, and it's exciting for us to hear that because again, we appreciate your investment into us. We hope that anything that we do is also an investment into you guys, as well as helping you guys understand that your partnership goes beyond Dragon Boat Festival.
Oh, for sure.
And it makes a difference in a lot of these teenagers' lives. And it is fun. I mean, when you're talking about the competitive side of it, the team building and on the boats, and just the media. I had one guy tell me a couple years ago, he said, you know, he says, out there, And this is a guy that did a lot in the community.
Yeah.
And he said, I was walking around, he said, and that all day long I was seeing people I haven't seen in 5, 10, 15 years.
Yeah, for sure.
And he said it was just so good to just be out there and run into everybody. And because it is a primarily local festival, which we see so many tourist things happen down here, this being a local festival, I think people enjoy that local.
It's amazing. I mean, I know that last year, or the last time we were able to do the dragon boats, one thing I'll tell you, if you haven't ever been on a team, and I'm talking to people who are maybe considering doing this. So the thing that we found is that you have these coaches, right? And these are some like world-class coaches that teach you how to do dragon boating. And a special moment for us last time we did it is, first race we get out here, we're a bunch of guys, we all work out, we think we're in shape and all that. And so we get through the first race, we win, we squeak by. And I like to tell the story to prospective people, we squeaked by and it was all on effort, let me tell you, no technique, just effort. So the second race, another coach came up to us and he was coaching our boat and he said, look, guys, he said, I watched you last time. And he said, you guys got a lot of effort, you put a lot of yourself into it, but he goes, but your technique wasn't very good. And he gave us some tips. He said stuff like, I want you to put your oar down in the water, and we're gonna do really strong strokes on the front end. And we're gonna switch up the gear, and we're gonna go to some lighter strokes. And he gave us some technique. I will tell you, in the second race, we were so far ahead, we couldn't see the boat behind us, and we won the fastest race of the day. And the thing I tell people is, I tell my employees this, and as we're going through training and team building, it's that same group of people, same effort, but better technique, better leadership, and working together, and you see how good we did. So I think there's a lesson in that. I still tell that story to this day, and I love it, and we wouldn't have gotten it without this experience, so where can you duplicate something like this?
Oh yeah, great for a dragon boat team and great for your business.
Yeah, absolutely. Now I will say we were all pretty sore after that. You got a good workout in, but yeah, so it's good.
It definitely does take effort,
but
it does take working together too. I mean, you got 20 people paddling.
Absolutely.
So they have to be, you're either going against each other or together.
Absolutely.
And so that's where the teamwork actually comes in. So,
a lot of lessons to be learned from that. Yeah, it only takes one guy that's out of sync to mess up the whole thing. So
Yep. Well, we want to say thank you so much to Monarch and everybody at Monarch. And if you guys have any kind of needs that Monarch Roofing can take care of, please give them a call. Show them the fact that because they're supporting us, that you in the community can support them as well as a local business. And so thank you guys, and we look forward to seeing you on the water in just a few weeks.
Hey, we're going to start practicing now.
Good. Sounds good. I will watch you this year.
Absolutely. That sounds good.
I will
you got to come out. All right. Sounds good. All right.
Thank you guys.